we're talking about the Venetian wine, the Earl Grey, which is somewhere and will show up, the Viktor vest in officer colors, in gray melt on wool with dark gray accents. There's only 54 of these. We should know how many Harker vests we've got.
We're going live. We're live.
We're live now. Well, we
About
should know
100.
that. About 100. Okay. So about maximum.
Between both colorways.
Everyone is live.
We're live. Welcome so much for joining us.
Welcome so much for joining
I
us.
promised to set a good example, and now I have, and we can carry on. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, I'm Willow.
I'm Dan.
We are here to talk a little bit about our new products that have just launched. This is the Harker vest.
And this is the Viktor vest.
Yeah. These are both super limited runs of vests that we did this January. This is the Venetian wine color.
There's an Earl Grey color, which I will show off shortly. And we have the officer. There's only one colorway for the Viktor vest.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'd love to get your questions, your comments. This is just a spot for you to ask questions. We can show it with a jacket, without a jacket. People will filter in as they do. We had a comment on one of our Discord channels that we always show people looking good in our products on our product pages, which seems like a compliment, but he was not happy about it. He was like, we really want to see people in their normal day-to-day lives. Like, what does it look like when you're carrying it around with a bag full of other crap? So that's what we're here to do during this segment, is just
A little more casual.
look, looks like this on the inside. You put it with something else, it looks like that. Yeah. I've made the egregious error of unsnapping myself, and now I have to re-snap myself. I do like the snaps. The snaps make it easier. The buttons make it's harder. It's harder. Yeah. So, if you've never heard of Volante Design, what we do is small runs of nerdy clothes, and we take inspiration from video games, from comics, from stories. This is the Harker vest, and I am a huge gothic fiction horror story fanatic. And so if you like gothic fiction, you will know that Harker is the last name of main character in Dracula, or one of the characters in Dracula, who is, by the way, way cooler in the book than he is in any of the movies. It is a timely restock for the launch of Nosferatu. It wasn't totally by accident that these things happened at a similar month. And the Viktor vest is, of course, slightly inspired by Victor Frankenstein.
We do have a couple questions.
Excellent.
Already. First one is, why is it called the Viktor?
Oh, well, we just answered that.
Perfect. The second one, well, that was the Harker. You said for the Harker.
Okay, I think I snuck it in there. I'm happy to talk more about it. So the Viktor vest is loosely inspired by Dr. Victor Frankenstein, but we didn't want to make a lab coat. We didn't want to make a blood-stained apron. We wanted something a little more elevated, a little more sophisticated, a little more formal, and so thus the Viktor was born.
There is another question, but it's, where did you get your blue jeans?
These jeans are from Kohl's.
Ooh, a discerning shopper.
And then we're getting some love for the vest as well.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
Ooh, another kind of a statement. Viktor paired with a Dorian coat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Oh, would you be willing to find us one of those?
Absolutely.
Grand. We'll fend for ourselves for a little while. Sarah, our lovely moderator, will sneak off to find some things to show so you can see things paired.
Usually you'll see Sarah in front of the camera, but she's working the back today.
Yep.
Behind the scenes.
What is it that you do at Volante Design, you mysterious new character?
I am the guy usually behind the camera for the live streams. I'm the data analyst. I work on the marketing team,
Nice.
run the ad account, stuff like that.
Yeah, important things, yeah. Dan really helps us make decisions that are sensible and make sense. That was another really good sentence. And he also makes sure that you see us if you are maybe on the fence about us. So those are really crucial pieces. Thanks for joining me today.
No problem.
I'm happy to do this. I haven't done it in a little while because David is usually here on Thursdays.
It's a rare for a Willow Thursday live stream.
Yeah. Okay, we have a gray and a
Alright.
sanguine. I don't remember the name.
I think that's correct, Sanguine.
Sanguine is definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, you brought me one too. I'm so excited.
Everything's buttoned.
Everything is buttoned. Well, it's nice and tidy that way.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah. And we have to be very, very close to each other because the phone
The vertical camera.
allows only for, so we're just very friendly.
Some other questions on unbuttoning this. I know I've asked this before, but how long will the Devil May Cry items be available?
Oh, that's an interesting one. We actually just had a call with Capcom today. I'm going to tell you all the things I shouldn't tell you because this live stream is going to go away and no one's going to know that I told you. Right? Right? That's how it works. Once you say something on the internet, it's definitely gone forever, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Usually that's how it works. Yeah, I'll take it. So our contract with Capcom expires this April. April 2025. Ooh, that's a slick pairing, my friends.
Yeah.
Right, it's a color
Fire crafted.
combo. It's almost like we planned the color combo.
Thought about that.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to take one of these home. Yeah. Sorry, I'm admiring myself, which is not the right thing to do on camera. We will probably renew our license with Capcom for another season. We're very excited about the new Onimusha game, which is coming out late. We don't know. There's not really a date yet, but if you're interested in this game / world, we'd love to hear what you would want to wear from it, because there are a few different characters and a few different outfit options, and we try to make the quintessential one and not 25 of them. So if there's a character that you feel is most iconic, we'd love to hear about it. That's the kind of short update for Capcom. We are hoping to make 2 new products in the Capcom collection from some older DMC, some historical DMC. But
Nice.
we have to wait for all the legal crap to be finished. Yeah.
Couple statements. One, it's working because my algorithm is absolutely corrupted by Volante. I can't go a day without seeing something.
Good work.
I'm wearing my elder brother long coat. No, you are awesome. And oh no. So I need
That
to
was a
buy.
weird order of those. Yeah.
Oh no, so I need to buy for my birthday then. Thanks. So thank you.
You are welcome.
We should also probably give some love to.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Earl
we try
Grey.
out the Earl
Mr.
Grey.
Earl Grey. This is really nice, and it's so cold in the studio that I'm not suffering. Often
Yeah,
when
it's
we
nice
do
and warm.
these live streams, it's horrible in the summer because it's hot with coat. And the studio, we are in this sort of basement studio, which has its pros in the summer, because it stays nice and cool for a long time. But if you're following along with the weather at all, it's been very, 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 very cold in New England, like pipes freezing kind of cold, and so we've all been wearing a lot of layers, and this is good. I could stay like this. I'm happy.
Question, kind of off topic. So with that Avatar license, you're gonna make an Amon coat, right? Amon.
An Amon coat, probably. I don't know. I haven't. I don't know anything officially.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's definitely
A little different.
different.
It's different. Yeah.
I
Here,
like the.
may I tug your shirt down?
Yes.
Terribly sorry. I'm gonna just. Or you're gonna tug your shirt
And
down.
another kind of question here. I jumped in a little late. Are the suggestions meant to be in addition to Victor in the Arcane universe or more general?
Oh, so I think that's a happy accident. Yeah. We are hoping to do some we are going to meet with the people, the League of Legends people, about some arcane stuff, but a conversation does not necessarily mean a product. So we will see. Yeah.
Works with both
Yeah.
colors.
Yep. If anything, I think this is a better fit with this coat
Yeah.
because you see
It's a
a
little
little
closer.
more. Yeah.
Any update on Doom coat shipping? The advertisements are killing me.
They are shipping. almost, if not today, then early next week. They are
Very
going
soon.
into the mail. Yes, it's very exciting. Yeah, we had a long conversation today about vests and the kinds of people who wear vests, and we've decided, this is not new information, but it's been great fun to talk about vests, and we've decided that people who wear vests are they're making a bold choice. People who don't, people who want to really blend in don't wear vests. They really, they give you a certain kind of presence. And I think that's, pretty exciting, pretty fun. Other question.
Another question on the Doom coat specifically, are they numbered?
Doom coats are not numbered. What a missed chance. But we will happily sign the interior one if you'd like. There will only be 100 Doom coats, so if you've been thinking about the Doom coat or you're looking at the Doom coat, it's a really elegant piece and it's really beautiful wool. I wish we were able to make a women's cut. I would have definitely taken one home. It's a special design, I think.
Just a response, makes sense, fingers crossed something could come from talking to Riot. Thank you, I've worn my Star Warrior coat into near disrepair, absolutely love it.
Glad it's serving you. Really means a lot. I got a customer letter this week that I've asked if he will let me share it. It's about somebody who, he's moved a number of times and he talks about packing up his Volante items, and I got it on a very cold, very gray January day, and it really totally changed my day. So, thank you. It means a lot. It is our purpose to make things that make you feel extraordinary. If you're just joining us, this is the Harker vest. We've just made it in this limited edition Venetian wine, and
This is also the Harker vest.
the Earl Grey color scheme. And these pieces just went on our website. We made 100 Harker vests total. So that's between the women's and the men's. I don't think it's an even split. I think it's 30-70.
It's a little male dominant, but it's pretty close.
So there are not a lot of units in each size. That is also true for the Viktor vest. We made a total of 54 of those. So in each size, there may be like 5, depending on the size. Some of course, in our more popular sizes, we made a few more. So I wouldn't hold my breath on these. I think vests are something that we really enjoy using unusual materials. And Dan is always annoyed because he's like, well, this one works really well. And I'm like, well, that material is gone, so we'll have to come up with something else.
The production process is definitely a lot more frustrating than I thought it would be.
Yeah, what's the worst part?
Just like not knowing if you can make something again.
Yeah.
Especially something that did very well.
Right.
It's like,
Sorry.
the Doom coat, I think, is kind of a perfect example of that, really.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful design and it's beautiful wool and it's one of a kind at the moment. We'll keep hunting, but I think at the moment there's no leads for anything like it. Yeah. It's, I think, really challenging to know what it feels like online. We do our best, of course. But I would always happily remind people that we do free returns and exchanges. We would love for you to order something you're not sure about and just see it and feel it. We're happy to get it back if it doesn't work for you. And I think that's part of why we're also doing more events this year, to try and be more places. So shout out if you're coming to any of our events. There's a blog post at the bottom of our website, isn't it? I think it's
Absolutely, it is.
right where a
Schedule.
schedule. Thank you, Sarah.
It's on the footer of our website.
Yes.
Another question rolling in. Is there any difference at all between the 100 Doom coats in the first 4?
Oh, yes. The short version is the first 4 were handmade here by us to measure and custom to the person's size and cut and preference. So we offered a longer version and a higher version, a high-low version. And so most people chose the high-low version, which I think is the correct choice. No shade against the straight across the bottom version. It's very elegant as well. Yeah, those were made to measure and made here. Or made to the person's measurements. Hit us up if you have
very warm.
questions. Yes, it's warm. You don't have to sweat with me. I'm actually kind of cold-blooded in the winter, so I'm happy to wear an extra layer. If you were to take this coat home, we would probably want to shorten the sleeve for you ever so slightly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's something that we are happy to do for orders. If you know that your sleeve would be a little too long, we can certainly bring it up. You can also get it done at your local dry cleaner. It's a really easy process. Shortening is always easier than lengthening, but you would just probably take it up, and we can send you some thread to match as well. That's something we do for free if you're having
Nice.
it done locally, to just adjust the length so that it's a better fit.
We have another Dune question, and also sorry for the Dune questions.
No,
How many of the 4 were the long version? And do any of those actually exist? Sorry for all the Dune questions.
there are 2 in existence, and one of them that we made was, we made a sample to show the long version and the shorter version. And then there's one person who ordered the long version. So there are 2 long dooms ever.
And only one
In
that's
the
actually
universe.
owned by someone.
Yes.
As exclusive.
I think there might have, did we put one in Rare Finds? No, it's over
I don't
there.
believe
Okay.
so, no.
So there's one that might ever go into Rare Finds. I don't know, but it might have to be kept. That's a David question.
Depends on David's attachment.
I am not the right person to ask regarding that particular item. Yeah, it is warm. I'm getting warm. I'm gonna do this.
All right, we'll drop the
Thank
coats.
you. Bless you, thank you. Gesundheit.
Thanks, Sarah.
What are you up to this weekend?
Oh man, I'm a big JRPG guy, and Tales of Grace's F Remastered just came out, and I'm only about 5 hours in, but I am super stoked to dive in this weekend.
Cool.
And you?
I will be going to the Eric Carl Picture Book Museum of Art because
Nice.
I have small children and meeting some friends there. And otherwise, it's David's birthday next weekend, so we have some family coming to hang out. So, should be fun. Yeah. I think David is playing the recent, it's not that recent, the Elden Ring DLC, and it's fun to watch that. I sit on the couch and watch while he plays Elden Ring. It's one of my favorite worlds to watch because it's like so pretty, and there's many weird creatures. Yeah. Yeah. We're here showing the Harker and Viktor vest. If you have any questions, you're welcome to plop them in the chat. You can always join us in our Discord if you don't want to plop them in the chat. We're here to help, basically. Okay. Well, just to recap, we've just launched the Harker vest on Wednesday and the Viktor vest on Thursday, this day of the week. Apologize. And
What day is it?
these are super limited colors for this season. This is the material we have this time. And there's 54 of these, of the Viktor vest and of the Harker vest, both of which are named after Gothic heroes. Well, heroes is maybe the wrong word, but characters, and we love a complicated character. They're available on our website, and they won't be there for that long. So the price difference is the wool is slightly more, it's a little bit more expensive. It's kind of more of a luxe material, and the canvas is super solid and durable, and a little more basic. Thanks for joining us. Stay well, stay badass, and you're always welcome to join us online.
See you guys.